Hello, my name's Darren,
And I'm Debbie.
and welcome back to our channel. Right, I know previously I said that I've got a lot of TBRs.
We have both got a lot of TBRs.
I've probably got over 200. I don't know how many Debbie's got, but I dread to think.
And if anybody's wondering what TBR means, it essentially means
to be read.
a load of books to be read.
But charity shops open recently in the UK. And no, you don't get those sort of things like for any American ones like that, or perhaps some in Europe, I don't know. But so you don't get them. But what it essentially means is like the little charity shops over here, you can pay 50p a book.
You have something. I know it's
there's
fantastic.
There's no such thing as too many books.
In America, you have thrift stores, I believe. I don't know about other countries and bits like that. I only know that because I love watching Jared and
Storage Wars.
Yeah, love them.
But yeah, so they're charity shops. They do them over here, dirt cheap. So you can't go wrong with having books like that. So here we go. I thought we'd show what we got. I went out, went to a charity shop, bought some. Said to Debbie, "Oh, look what I got." And she said, "Well, we already got loads of books."
Yes, and then I saw what he got. And to be fair, there's certain films, TV that we rewatch over and over and over again. And quite often, like with the Harry Potter books, I've read them so many times. Vampire Diaries and things like that, all sorts of things.
Well, the apocalyptic ones, which they had more recently. It's like they had Hunger Games, which we've already got.
Oh, I love Hunger Games.
But I went there and I saw they had Maze Runner. Oh,
now again,
love the Maze Runner.
Because we usually tend to watch the three different types, don't we? If we watch Hunger Games, we usually go on to Divergent and then the Maze Runner films. If you haven't seen any of those, I would recommend them. Obviously, it depends on what your cup of tea is.
Yeah. But so you've got the Maze Runner, book 1. But what do you have to go with that? Well, you got the Scorch Trials, book 2. The Death Cure, book 3, and the Kill Order, which is the first prequel. Apparently there is a second prequel out, but that wasn't there as well. So, but yeah, got we've loved the films, haven't read the books. So
no, I love to read the books along with bits because you can see the differences and it gives you more insight usually.
But yeah, so we've got them, and I thought, oh, that's quite good.
That is a nice little lot. And if they're anything like the films, these ones won't be going anywhere because I might have a memory of a goldfish and will reread till my heart.
They're by James Dashner.
Right, shall I do the next ones?
You can if you want.
I'm going to go for Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Percy Jackson and the Sea Monster.
Sea of Monsters.
Sea of Monsters. Sea Monster. I know what I mean.
And the one they didn't make into a film.
Titan's Curse. Now, there are more than this. I believe,
a hell of a lot more than that.
Yeah, I mean, these are the first 3. They made the first 2 into films.
Yeah, because you've got they've got the Percy Jacksons and they've got all different ones. Loads and loads of different ones. But yeah. We've watched the first 2 films. Well, wow, we've got the first 3 books there. See if the books are any good. Why not?
So, again, nice little set. If it's anything like the films, we'll keep on collecting them. Not like we don't have certain... I'm only collecting certain authors. I'm only keeping certain authors. I'm terrible. I'm not easily do I let go of things.
Another one that we liked, which was the film Inkheart.
I haven't seen that in ages.
No, we haven't watched it for ages, no. But Inkheart the book, which dare to read it aloud. No, we love the bits. I know there are a few in this collection, but yeah, so why not? It's got to be worth a read.
Right, what one do you want me to do next?
Oh, you might as well do that one.
I will do this one then.
As we're watching that.
Right, we have been watching Shadowhunters, which is the TV series of City of Bones.
Mortal Instruments. Yeah.
Absolutely love the film. I like the series a lot, although to be fair, Clary we found as being quite whiny, so we've had to have a break from her for a bit.
That isn't unusual though, because you tend to get a lot of the young adult female protagonists, or even male protagonists, are quite whiny.
Yes.
I haven't read all the Harry Potter books, but I have listened to an audiobook. And when you get to the last book on audiobook, it becomes blatantly obvious when someone else is talking it that how whiny they are.
Yeah.
You can't even start to drive me up the wall.
I loved all the books. The last book had me in, well, the last two books, which is the last film, had me in tears. I mean, spoiler alert, but seriously, Fred. I loved Fred. I loved the twins' chemistry.
But yeah, so got the first one. I thought I'd pick up the first one, City of Bones. They didn't have the second one. I think they had about a fifth one or something like that. But well, get the first one. See if we actually like the writing.
Well, yeah, because again,
there's no saying you like the writing.
No, that's right. I mean, I read all that Agatha Christie's when I was younger, and you can't write. Well, I can't read them now.
Nah, some of it's quite hard to read. Yeah. Right. I saw another collection there as well, which is called.
We both really fancy seeing this.
Which is called
Night
World. There's 3 books in this. And it says about the Night World is a secret society of vampires, werewolves, witches, and creatures of darkness.
Which are all things
a place too dangerous to fall in love. But so we've got the first one, which has got secret vampire, daughters of darkness, and enchantress in it. Got the second one, which has got Dark Angel, The Chosen, and Soulmate in it. And the third volume, which has got Huntress, Black Dawn, and Witchlight in it.
Have they got any other books?
I have not got a clue.
No.
It looks like, mind you, it's in the last book, so it could be.
But no, I mean, obviously, well, not obviously, you wouldn't know, but as far as I'm aware anyway, they haven't got this out in sort of for TV or film. I mean, to be perfectly honest, the amount of films they keep trying to bring out and change or bits like that, it's just thought, but have these people thought about reading some books? Because there are plenty of books out there that would make fantastic film and TV series.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, contact me, please, and I'll give you a list of all different genres, you know.
Yeah. I like the look of this one. Never heard of anything about it. It's called River of Ink, Genesis. With a free bit of paper. So thank you on it.
A little note to say thank you so much for your gifts and kind words. It's been a pleasure teaching banjo class this year. I will miss them very much. Hope you all have a fantastic summer. From somebody called Mrs. Godden. Now, I think, tell me if I'm wrong on this, there is a very good chance somebody got this from their teacher in banjo class and thought, this makes a fantastic bookmark. Now, I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Would that be
upcycling? The spine is uncracked.
Yeah.
But it says, on a cold London day, a teenage boy washes up on the banks of the Thames. He remembers nothing, not who he is, not where he's from, or why he was in the river. The only clue to his identity is a sketch he makes of a strange twisted symbol. Who wants to help him? Who wants to hunt him? Who is the river boy?
It sounds all right,
doesn't it? It sounds like quite a bit of fun. It's like
most things like that, if it's untested and that sort of thing, I'll get Darren to read it first, because quite simply, if it's scary, he can vet things for me. Right. I've just been squeaked out.
And I've also got 2 others, which are non-fiction.
Much to Eva's disgust.
Yeah. I could pee on this too. And more poems by more cats.
To be fair, that sounds exactly the sort of thing that Eva would do to Daddy, isn't it?
There you are.
Yeah.
There's, for example, we've got, I'm sorry I knocked that giant pot of pasta sauce all over your kitchen. But in my defence, I've already forgotten why you were upset. Those floor meatballs for me.
Now, with cats, they don't forget. They know exactly what they're doing. And they're blooming brilliant.
Yeah. Got another one. To fly, to soar. Perchance to reach that top shelf. Perchance to land somewhere near that top shelf. Perchance not to miss that top shelf by a good 15 feet. Perchance not to plummet like a hairy rock to the wedding china. To run, to hide. Perchance to wait behind the drapes until you blame the other cat. And he's just so much like
to Daddy because he's talking about pussycats.
He's just so much like a cat.
That was classy, love. Really.
Yeah. I thought I'll start to look at that.
Go on, then.
That could be a good laugh.
Where are you going? But no, say I love my hamsters.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore my hamsters. What I would like to be able to have a shower whenever I want one, and hot and cold running cats. That would be my life happy.
All right. And the last one we got, which is another non-fiction, is there are titles in this title. The Weird World of Words. This is discover hundreds of astounding facts about words, such as 40 is the only number that has its letters in alphabetical order.
Huh.
Just 1,000 words make up 90% of all writing in English. The word corduroy comes from the French corde de roule, meaning cloth of the king.
Oh, fancy that.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine royalty in corduroy trousers. I mean, crikey, when I was growing up, they did all different coloured ones.
It's got bits in it that says, just think about it. If Holly Hunter married George W. Bush, she'd be Holly Bush.
Yeah, but they could get the same thing by having having a daughter and calling her Holly.
If Iman married Gary Oldman, she'd be Iman Oldman. Or I'm an Oldman.
Oh dear, love it.
If Cherry Blair married Oliver Stone, she'd be Cherry Stone.
You can imagine a lot of our conversations, can't you, really? I mean, essentially, it's the same.
If Minnie Driver married Alice Cooper, she'd be Minnie Cooper.
I like that.
If Olivia Newton-John married Wayne Newton and then divorced him to marry Elton John, she'd be Olivia Newton-John Newton-John. I like that.
I mean, we've got similar ones, like reasons behind pub names, reasons behind nursery rhymes. Now, if you want to read something creepy,
Yeah, look at
a lot of nursery
rhymes.
rhymes have got quite dark connotations of where they came from initially, actually. But then I think you can watch something that is purely innocent. But if you've got a child wearing a long white dress or something, or night dress or something like that, and they've got their hair down, especially if you've got twins doing that and they're talking at the same time, honestly, it creeps me out.
Yes, it's like the saying is, there's nothing happier than the sound of a child laughing, unless it's midnight and you don't have any children.
That's right. Like dolls, those China dolls and that. Oh, we got my niece dolls one year for Christmas, didn't we? And
the toddler dolls. They're about 3 foot
tall.
tall.
Their heads. Honestly, we had them in the bedroom because they were too big to go anywhere, and they stood so high. And honestly, they were that freaky. And I'm thinking, we've bought these for my niece. She loved them.
It's not as bad as one they had several years ago now. I saw on Good Morning Britain years ago. They had a sound activated doll.
Oh yes. And
it was sitting there like that, going across, and they spoke, and as they spoke, the doll's head turned.
And we were just
saying
to the screen,
no.
Why would you do
Burn
that?
It. We hope you enjoyed that. And the trail off into the descent of madness at the end.
To be fair, it's the scent of Debbie. This is the problem. I have conversations and I'll start one place and I will take you to a whole new other place. It is guaranteed insanity.
A whole new world.
No.
If you liked it, give us a like. If you want to see more of this rubbish, you want to subscribe to us. We have 3 new videos out a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday.
I mean, the thing is, the whole idea of this is to get me more comfortable into speaking to people again. Although I sort of don't really think of me as speaking, because I'm looking at a camera with both of us on it. Now, I tend to look at Darren while I'm talking because I find it... No, who am I kidding? I talk to myself all the time. I talk to my friends in the TV. And Darren started doing it too. Well done, lockdown.
Anyway, until next time, have a good one.
Bye.